Hey everyone, welcome back. I forgot to unpause my microphone. Yeah, it's you know what day it is, right there. Where are we meeting today? All right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that exactly? Hint: the government office district. Kasumi Gaseki. Indeed. I never heard of that place. Never been there before. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The dive building is right near there too. For real? That's kind of scary place. Where are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just gonna plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually a...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Though our positions are somewhat different, Akechi will be joining us for the time being. Feels like my bond with Akechi has grown even deeper.
Alright.
Basically, we've gotten everything that he would normally have been getting up to this point if he was a party member at rank 1. Yeah, so he can now do all the normal stuff, and his continuing a conversation is called Detective Talk.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
Yeah.
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena? Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Yes.
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met. What else is there? It must be a casino. Candidate found.
definitely see Sai-san in you.
There's a reason.
It's time we head in then.
There's a reason why she was kind of distressed about it being a casino. You'll see. Woo! Akira got like some really pointy knees right there. It's like, eh.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Oh.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
I want to be called Raven. Okay, Crow.
Got it.
And most Japanese audiences like, yeah, it's fine. And then I'm sitting here going, if you wanted a white Corvid, you could just go with Jackdaw.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
I can't remember what the name of the Corvid with red talons are. Could have gone with my name. Since I have the red gloves.
Now then.
First, this is business as usual. First off, we need to find an infiltration route. First off, let's gather our party. The Justice Crow. Persona, Robin Hood, who looks like he's a superhero. I really like this theme. As you can tell, he is the only persona that uses two different abilities. He has severe physical and he has an almighty attack. Decreases the chance of being afflicted. He's gonna get heavy blessed to one foe, so that's probably gonna go on top of this. All of his stuff are single hit, except for the almighty one. And this is where him as a party member kind of gets a little weird. He basically fills in both the roles for these two. He basically is one of the most, like, fully suited characters we have right now. So, I will replace Yusuke on the party with Kechi, keeping Morgana and Makoto in their spot. My persona then will... we'll go with, that one. Doesn't look like there's, This one is very bare when it comes to stuff on the outside.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
Oh?
So this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct? Dude, you plan on stealing stuff in that getup? I think that means he's a rebel on what a rebel looks like. No, this is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. I think your mask is more apt of piercing rather than sticking.
See.
Aside, the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh.
Oh, Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he? Oh yes, in addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions. Probably doesn't make much sense, because it's all the fancy terms you've been using, huh? In essence, people like these look like the real ones. Size view of others are surprisingly undistorted. I like how Skull's like, okay, so I'm gonna just critique Akechi on his naming scheme. Based on his design, I would have actually called him Captain. Maybe Commodore. Because that's like what his design is. But I would like to wager that he probably didn't even know what his outfit would look like when he stepped in. And he was just off the cuff just saying Crow because he knew what the mask to look like.
But
Wait, did I actually read that? Oh. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it's not actually a real casino. Not all cognitions are normal though. In Futaba and Akumura's palace, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful, particularly of those in positions of power. Is that what you have to go through every time? What of it? I wonder if you were just as nervous as I am now during your first attempt at this.
Hey.
Oh, don't slow us down, Crow. Don't slow us down, Crow. I will not allow that to happen. Oh, okay. It's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we can send out a calling card, as always. So the calling card wasn't merely for show. It's a necessary step. Will you please stop interrupting? My apologies, I'm just really excited I was right.
Come on, let's go.
Well then, let's go. Let's begin by securing a route. So Sai's Palace's theme is honestly my favorite theme in this entire game. You might recognize this area as the place that we were running down in the at the very beginning of the game in the prologue. It's just that a lot of these areas are slightly different due to several circumstances. There's like no items up here. Can't even crawl in there.
Indeed.
It won't open. Could it perhaps be blocked from the other side? Could try to probably look for another way through. That's probably going to be our shortcut.
I have something.
Oh, this grate was the one that was open. Welcome! Come on out, you petty thieves.
Whoa!
She can see us? You're not after the treasure, are you? Come down and I'll tell you where it is. What? I'm not gonna fall for a trick like that. It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You weren't going to run, are you? We should do as she says. There's no point in hiding any longer.
It's somewhere.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building. Why are you telling us this? It is as I said before, I wish to go about this in the fairest possible manner. First, I ask that you will come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it.
Over there. Seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker, let us pursue her.
Focus.
And now that we've actually seen her, that is what she looks like. The little portrait.
I can feel it.
It's kind of interesting that they put that up there, but there's technically no reason for us to actually... Oh, first item. Thanks, I guess.
I have something.
Yeah, there's a few other things just lying around. Card shuffler.
The effects of cognition.
Hey, let's take a break here.
Sure.
Well,
Never thought her palace would be some kind of casino. All this all this shine is starting to hurt my eyes. I think we could expect great things from the treasure of this world. Itself looks, if the world itself looks this gaudy. Now ain't the time to be talking about that. We seriously can't F this one up, you know? Right, we have to take her treasure at any cost.
what are your thoughts?
Now,
Understood.
let's depart.
So, usually in these rooms, everyone's kind of in the same spot as normal. And I always like the fact that Akechi is just sitting off by himself. Because having, like, I don't know.
All right, time to go.
Okay, So we can't do much because the elevators in this world are basically our stopgaps. We have to open up. We have to open them up, but
Why don't we open it?
Joker.
fine. But we can't exactly do that just yet. Feng Shui Charm. What the heck is that? Luck 3. Oh yeah, catchy. Ooh, I know. I'm gonna put the Tiki Charm on. Give a catchy. ESP adhesive. Yeah, Prince. He is listed as a prince in his outfit, which is weird why he would call himself Crow when he could have easily just called himself Prince. Could in fact go with the Moonman vest. The Mobius. Toy ray gun that's popular with children. And the Lumina Saver in authentic imitation. In authentic imitation. Thanks for that oxymoron game. It's an energy sword. So his weapons in this game are basically a ray gun and a lightsaber. Oh, other side. Authentication required. Please insert your member's card. Member's card? Perhaps it bears a relation to the player's club of sorts. Can't handle your technical speak. Just give it to me straight.
Do you have a moment?
Casinos typically have membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup is similar, I thought things may be similar here.
What?
I'll make this this simple. Come on, let's join this player thing. I would agree with you, but a shadow, and it's holding a bottle of wine like it's a bat. As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
I see.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her. Here it comes. Oh, hey, it's Ose. No need to worry, I'll handle this. I'll prove my worth to you after all. I have high expectations.
Yes.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Manifest!
The opponent is strong. Don't do
I believe he's weak to gun. Okay, so I've never actually seen the icon for his gun, and it's literally just battery clips.
Taste my wrath! Robin Hood!
You got it.
You're not so bad. I am capable of much more. Now then, let's deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based off of what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. We need to deal with them as quick as we can. But now, we have an infiltration route. I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. Trust your experience and judgment. Let's do that. and you can tell that his background is white. So I've kind of been passive in talking about this, but I'm gonna bring it up now since we now have our entire cast of our completed party. We are all basically designated with a certain color. Our suit is black, like most of them, but our gloves are blood red because our main persona has curse. Ryuji's is yellow because his is lightning. Anne's is pink because it's fire. Yusuke's is light blue because it's ice. Makoto's is dark blue because it's nuclear. Haru's is lavender because it's psychic. Morgana is not on here. And normally he would have green, but that green has been picked up by Futaba, who is our navigator. And we have white, which is bless. So we basically have every element accounted for in our entire cast. Today was truly a surprise, one after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we need to take, though. That is unnecessary. We need to secure an infiltration route, then send a calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. Ain't it as easy as it ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seems real confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. Let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations. The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you got.
Okay.
Looks like we can't go outside and do anything right now. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe that the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you. So people are turning on us even in a survey. Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Quest? Are the Phantom Thieves innocent? Coasting at 19%. Okay. Let me just double check to see exactly what we're dealing with here. Palace. Then we get to the treasure. We wait several days, in which we'll basically have nothing to do. Then we're gonna go into mementos, and then we're gonna send the calling card. Okay, I can see why we would be going into mementos. If you don't know that there is an achievement in this game that what you need to do is you need to have Futaba say every possible line that she can. And the thing is that this is one of the few times in which we're able to actually do it. We would need to go up and down, activating different elements. We would need to have every status effect on every party member. She needs to vocalize it. She also needs to vocalize this character took out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 enemies in a single hit. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies left with every character. So yeah, I can see how there's a reason for us to go in.
Hey,
Still have an opportunity to turn the tide here, so don't rush things. I won't. Red Eagle is crushed after Black Falcon's shocking betrayal. However, he's not the only traitor. Revive and fight Phoenix Rangers. Next episode, you again, Hawk?
I should write something.
No comment. Okay. I will... 1 second. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, this will go well.
okay.
It's not gonna end here. Gotta track down who's pulling the strings behind this. See you guys tomorrow.